Hello, everybody. Um, let's see if I have anybody can hear me. I hope. So I am live. So I was hoping to have some people right now to discuss some movies and the how to make a movie, budget, stunts, what else? Scouting, location, casting, special effects, visual, CGI, and of course practical. So yeah. So until I have somebody else with me, so I have some news for today. So today, the composer of the movie Drive is going to do the music for the movie Wolverine #3 that will should come out next year or in 2 years possibly. Um, yeah, and so there will be some other news later tonight, and I'm still trying to see if I can get anybody else to come with me talking right now. Done. So I am live in here also. I am live. So I'll wait for more people. Let's see. News. Okay. Okay, so that let me see here. Oh, some new photos are being out on the internet. Photos from Matthew McConaughey from the movie Dark Tower that's being shot right now. What else? There will be an actor from the TV show. I mean, from the movie series Harry Potter that he's going to have a a role in The Flash for season 3. What else? I mean, okay, so some movies are made with a low budget and others with a bigger budget, of course. For example, Insidious, the first one, the budget was $800,000, and it was a popular movie, so it was big in the box office. No. If anybody can see me now. I know on somewhere else there is another person that is doing a live show at the same time as myself. Yes. Going to invite them, invite people, and uh, invite.
Hello.
Hello. I cannot see you right now.
Yeah, it's I'm still working with this thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay, how about now?
Yeah, but you are sideways.
I wish this thing was. See what we can do.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna have to do.
So we are live. We are the only one right now.
Ah, there you know.
Yeah.
Cool.
So let's see. What is your favorite movie? Any genre. It can be action or comedy, even a chick flick. Um, any-
I don't have too many of those. No, I was like thinking in terms of at first I thought you said indie genre. So I was
yeah, yeah.
like
I mean, it can be
no,
or
no, no. I was thinking back.
a chick
I
flick.
think yeah, Deadpool was like the greatest chick flick of all time.
Okay.
I was trying to think of a joke, and I was like, yes, yes, yes. Um, shoot.
No, no, because for
I don't have like an all favorite, but what I do is I keep like a list of that list. I think it's like let's see, Memento. Uh, then there's definitely Snatch. I love that one,
oh my God.
and
I
there's
had to rewatch the movie twice in one day and with the subtitles to understand Brad Pitt.
wait. I always wonder about that because like I didn't. Do they actually work with like Brad Pitt? Because it sounds like it's just like a bunch of gibberish all together. So I'm like, does it actually say the words that he's saying, like on the
No,
subtitle?
he had a from what I've heard, he had like a technical advisor, a voice dialect to teach him how to how
Oh
to
yeah, how to
speak.
speak?
I think it's Cockney, right?
I don't know. Yeah, they said it's like it's not Irish. It's just pikey. And I was like, huh.
But you know about they may do a version a TV series from Snatch. I heard rumors about a TV
Yes,
series
yes. There's
or a
yeah.
graphic novel form like they did for I think Fight Club. There is a Fight Club. I don't know if it is Fight Club 2 as a graphic novel, something like that also. So I don't know about
Wow.
Snatch, but you heard about Transporting the sequel, right?
Yeah, that I haven't actually seen yet. That's been on my list. I've never actually gotten a chance to do to actually watch. I
Uh,
have a lot of
eh,
movies that I had to catch up on, and now it's on the list, and I've never got around to it.
no, but the thing is for Transporting 2, I don't think they started shooting yet. They're still working on the script, from what I've heard.
Really?
Yeah. So I can't wait to see what they are going to do with that, because the first one was awesome. I mean, it's so I don't know what was the budget, but yeah, it was good. I liked it. So your favorite movie is Snatch then?
What are the first two? That's why Memento.
Snatch
You know,
and Deadpool, you said.
I don't really do chick flicks, so I don't know. But I always jokingly said because like sizing for Deadpool, they have like this alternate poster. It's a romantic drama, and they even have the I'm not sure they're fake trailers, but they have
Yeah,
like the
yeah, they are
same
called
footage
viral
under
trailer.
different
Yeah,
music style, and it is technically a love story. As twisted as it is a love story.
yeah.
Uh, but like a narcissistic love story. uh, but hmm, I don't know. No, I don't do many chick flicks. I can't really none.
Or
Um,
no, see, for me the best, my favorite movie,
Deadpool that definitely goes for favorite movie of the year because like
Saving Private Ryan. Mine is Saving Private Ryan.
really, yeah, I
Yeah.
like that movie. That was intense. I mean, walking into a Spielberg movie, I wasn't like prepared for that, but it was awesome. It was very raw and gritty. Um, you know, um, very few rated R Spielberg movies. Is that Schindler's List, and I think there's like one other, one or two other films that are rated R. Shoot. So let's see what else. What else? What else we got? Um, do you see? So, well, I mean, I know you are all up to date on like all the movies that are coming out. So, what did you think of X Men
Alors,
that just came
okay,
out? The new.
so X-Men. I know a lot of people hate it. The same. I'm also the movie Batman versus Superman. Uh, I have to say it. I have to say I like both of them. The having Turner play the role of Jean Grey, she was perfect, and
Oh yeah,
I was so happy. I wanted to
she
see the
can.
Phoenix. I want to see the Phoenix. I was happy. I saw the
Yeah,
Phoenix in the movie, and yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I like it. And what did you think?
Um, you know, I I I liked it, but as an adaptation to X Men, I'm still upset. You know, because I'm still waiting for the film that slowly trying to get there, and it's just inching its way. Where it's just like they just recreate the '90s version where you have like Gambit and Beast and Iceman, and like they're all in the same. Like the
Yeah,
entire group is still trying to form, and it's like just I'm wanting it to get to the point where they're all together and they're fighting someone else besides Magneto. And I'm glad, like, I mean, Apocalypse, it was okay, but like, I look at the concept art for Apocalypse and some of the other things, and it almost brings a tear to my eye because it looks so much cooler. You know,
mm.
um, I'll show you. I'll post the thing on the page. Let me Like it looks more like the original Apocalypse, like how you would think if they made a movie featuring this villain, how he's supposed to look, versus like, you know, they did memes where he looks just like the villain from Power Rangers, the Ooze. I'm sure you heard about
Oh,
that Ivan
yeah,
Ooze.
yeah,
He
yeah.
does look just like it, and it's just, you know, uh, it was just frustrating for me.
So how do you see Bryan Singer going for the next 90s X-Men story?
I don't know. Hopefully he'll have Gambit. You know, I'm thinking as as a
And more
producer,
Jubilee. I want to see more Jubilee.
yeah, she would be cool too. You know, I mean, there's so many characters that are missing. That's the one thing I didn't like how they did Angel as he was supposed to have
Yeah, yeah,
been.
it's Archangel.
I about that. I mean, it, shoot, it is he Singer was talking about doing spin-offs for
Yeah,
Mystique, and I'm
yeah.
like, after seeing that movie and you know, Days of Future Past, if anyone should get a spin-off, it should be like Quicksilver, because that to me was the highlight of the movie. Was, you know, his trademark slow motion scenes where he does all these cool things at one time. So yeah, I think I'd rather see that than like Mystique was, you know, supposed to be a villain, and then they try to make her a good guy, and it's like, wait a
And
minute.
he has a son who is Nightcrawler, and it, they
Exactly. They
didn't,
didn't even
they
get into
didn't,
that.
yeah. I mean, I want to see Nightcrawler being the son of Mystique. I want to
Yeah.
see that, but they didn't show it. They show another version of it, or I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy. Um, nah, I was just upset, you know. I mean, I was happy and I was entertained, but I was still it still felt, and you know, it was the ending. It was the stupid ending that left me disappointed.
Okay.
You know, I actually would have been satisfied, but they want to hold off with Quicksilver telling that he's his son.
I am your
To tell him,
son.
it's like maybe someday. I was
Tell
like,
him.
that was frustrating for me, and
Hmm. And
it's
what
just,
about the Batman versus Superman?
oh man,
Me, I
I need that.
saw I saw the extended cut. I
Yeah, I just got the extended cut. I haven't seen it yet, but I saw the
It's
original
better.
one, and
Yeah.
you know, I have to prepare myself. I don't do 3 hour movies anymore.
It's actually 3 hours and 5 minutes, something
It's
like that.
probably like it's probably like 2 hours and 45 minutes, and then just 15 minutes worth of credits. But it's still
No, no,
like,
because I saw it.
yeah, oh yeah.
I saw it, and no, I saw it on Tuesday, and it was good. I prefer this version than the theater version.
Hmm. Yeah. um, I don't know. I just don't know. Uh, I like Matthew Vaughn when he's, and I hope like that he comes back for that. You know,
Well,
I was
he's working
frustrated.
on Kingsman right now, so
Exactly. I'm actually very excited to see that because
yeah, it's a
uh
Valentine's Day movie actually.
well, you know, the thing is, like, I think it's cool that they, I mean, I kind of never took it like very seriously. I kind of looked at it as a parody of like a lot of like James Bond spy type movies, and they make an Academy. But I like the idea, like in this one, there's an American version of it,
Yeah,
you know, with Channing Tatum, and I'm like, okay,
yeah.
I'll check this out, you know. And it looks like it, and I don't know how Colin Firth is coming back from the dead, but we'll see how this, or maybe it's just a flashback, but he's gonna be
Yeah.
featured in
I think
into it.
yeah, it's yeah, because on IMDb is on the list, and
Yeah.
yeah, I think it will be interesting to see what they're going to do with Colin Firth's character. Possibly a flashback, maybe. No, I'm not dead anymore.
Well, unless it come out, that's a movie that doesn't really take itself that seriously. In fact, it's almost like Deadpool, where it breaks the fourth wall, where it's like it's not that type of movie. That was the line that is said like right before today. This isn't that type of movie. Who knows?
So you are looking to see Deadpool #2 when it comes out, and hopefully with Stephen Lang as Cable or Ron Perlman, one of the two actors, will be perfect.
Yeah, well, it could be anybody. Originally,
No. Stephen Lang or Ron Perlman.
no,
That's it.
well, no, like it's up in the air. Like it could be Ron
John
Perlman's in
Travolta.
hell, but he was also in Blade. Oh, who knows? They recycle him. But I mean, like before, like they even did Apocalypse, I always thought that Bruce Willis would be a good Cable. So I don't know. But I think he would be too expensive for the franchise. You probably want too much money.
Yeah. And we know
I mean,
how Bruce Willis works anyway.
yeah. I mean, that's just like with the whatchamacallit. Okay, here we go. I can post it. I'm just sending the photo of what Apocalypse was gonna look like before they changed it at the last minute. It's on the YouTube page.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just saw
And
it.
like to me, that looks a lot cooler and authentic to what they ended up going with. And I was like, that to me, like, is like if they do it right, the best thing, because people will go back to the theater just to see it again and again and again. That's when you got it. That's what made Deadpool so big. It wasn't that it was rated R and that it was true, and like people will
Yeah,
go
it
back and
was
see it
true
through.
to the comic. I mean, to the
Yeah,
graphic novel. And yeah, I see how, okay. Well, it looks, I don't know, it looks like the bottom part for Apocalypse looks like Halo to me. The
yeah,
suit, the suit looks like Halo to me. The suit from Staff Sergeant.
yeah. But I mean, as far as the upper part, which is
Yeah,
really,
yeah, that's
really
true.
like the face and everything, I felt would
Because
have been
normally
cooler.
he doesn't have like a helmet-ish. I'm not talking about like the helmet that Magneto has, another kind. A
Yeah,
part
well,
part
in
of
the
his
movie they give him like
outward.
this side helmet or something, and it's kind of weird. I don't know, but I think like certain things could have been changed. The ending was what.
So are you
But
going to watch 31 and Clown? And
what's that?
okay, so 31 is Rob Zombie's next movie. It comes
I've never heard of that.
It comes out in September, and there is a clown that should come out soon from it's Eli Roth distributing, I think. And there is also a movie called Before I Wake
I saw that one. I saw that one. That one is very good. I like
from
that.
Mike Flanagan. He directed Absentia and he directed Oculus also.
Before I wake, that's the one with Thomas Jane and the kid from The Room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very good. I did see that. That was very
Where did
good.
you
I
see
like.
it?
Yeah. So my friend brings me films. Sometimes there'll be screeners. Because they're in the guild. I was just
Oh,
like,
okay.
I'll see
Okay.
films before they get released. Um, and I remember like she did bring me that one, and I was like, you know, this like type of the films I like to make. I think you know what it's about, right?
I've not quite. I try not to. I mean, I read a few reviews already from overseas. But what happened? I try to not look at critics and reviews as much when I've loved Oculus and I love Absentia and I love also his other movie that is on Netflix one. Yeah, hello? Hello?
Yeah. Sorry. Can you hear me?
It's a robot. You have the voice of a robot right now. Whoa. Um, no, you are a robot. Technical difficulties, I guess.
Let me try to redo the call again. I'm gonna hang up.
Okay. Okay. Um, so I was saying that uh, what the hell happening right now? Cinema. Let me see. I sent him one. Go. Technical difficulties. We have one viewer.
Hello.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yes,
Hello.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I still have the robot voice?
No, you don't. So I was saying that I watch Oculus and Ush. Ush, his movie is on Netflix right now, so you can watch on Netflix. Mike Flanagan.
Hush.
Yeah, Ush. Huh. Okay. Ush is on Netflix right now, and it's very good. Let's see here. And so before I wake, I'm going to try to see it. I want to see it. And oh, okay. Wonder why. Questions. Wonder why. Control room.
Wait, what's going on?
No, I'm trying to find out how to, because I have somebody right now and he's trying to comment and he cannot comment. Sorry, Ray. No, not to join, but he wants to comment on the stream, and or maybe I'll send. Hey, Ray, can you send me as a message your email so you can be, if you want to be online. Send me a message, please. Okay, thanks. So I'm waiting to see his message, and then I'll add him into the video. So yeah, so before I wake.
Hold on.
Yeah. What?
So you want me to send you a message for
No, no,
the?
no, no, no. I'm sending Ray. I just told Ray to send me a his email so I can add him into the discussion.
Let's see something.
Email me your so yeah. So before I wake, did you find it interesting to watch? Do you think it's better to watch it? I mean, every movie should be seen in theaters, but knowing its limited release, I think it is.
Yeah. If you can't see it in theaters, it'd probably be better to see it in theaters.
Yeah.
Or someplace that has like good surround sound.
Okay.
I thought it was a very well done movie, man. There's like about, I don't have to spoil it for you, but it's like there's this kid that when he goes to sleep, his dreams come to life. But then there's like a point where what happens when the kid has nightmares. And
Okay.
it's very good. It's like a supernatural. It's very I thought it was very well done. I liked it a lot. It's like probably one of my favorite films this year besides Deadpool. But it's very well done. I loved it.
Okay. So I'm going to add him now. Okay. So add. Well, me, I want to see it because I love every single movies he's been making, and they're always well done. He picked the best actors, the best team with him always.
Mhm.
So I should really see it, huh?
It's worth seeing for sure. I can't wait. Um, so okay, have you? You're in.
I oh now I can. Sometimes I don't see you, and sometimes I see you. I think your internet is bad, or are you using G3?
No, it's on my phone, and I'm connected to the internet. Wait, so
Well, you
oh wait
sometimes
a
you don't.
minute. Someone is trying to join the conversation. Maybe that's what it is.
No, I don't see. All right,
It's like,
Ray. Huh? It's the first time that I do this. I don't know all the kicks yet. I mean, oh, you are in. Can you see the video? How come I don't see you, Ray? Can you see the video? I mean, can you? Let me see. Where is the video.
Wait, so there is. I can't hear anyone.
How come I don't see his video? Oh, wow. Okay. Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's eating dinner right now.
All right.
And eating dinner, and going to watch Us tonight. Good. So yeah, so we were talking about so Karma, we were talking about Us and Before I Wake. And right now, actually, Karma is watching Us right now for tonight. He's going to watch the movie, and we've
Okay.
I learned a
Wait,
lot
so
of
it's just
what?
you know I
Whoa.
did this with another movie is by the same people who did it's called Don't Breathe. I think you probably heard about that.
Yeah, Don't Breathe. Yeah, it comes out in August, I think.
Yeah. I first was like, wait a minute, that's not wait a minute. So how should something else? I had to take a look at
Well,
my list.
you have the robot voice again, and I only see you when you are in the small part. You don't have a video camera, a webcam.
No, it's still a robot. How about now? All right.
No, your voice is good now. It's only the picture.
Okay, good.
I don't see your beautiful face. Uh,
It gives me feedback, so it shows my picture. I don't see. Wait, can you
really?
see me? Can you see?
Whoa.
Yeah, it shows everything is in sync. So, um, it shows me like the levels of the sound that, and then it shows your video. So,
Yeah, I have nothing when you are speaking, but when you don't speak, I have. I'll take a picture and I'll show it to you. But yeah, you don't have any. Yeah, yeah.
no, I may have to do my computer.
So can you? I don't know, because when now we are live, even though
Oh,
there is zero viewers. I mean, there is Kama Psycho that is in here, but yeah. You want me to
different. Hold on, I'm gonna hang up. You guys are in a different. Having a video call with the other guy.
no. It's
Who's
only
Karamas?
Kama Psycho is only on the is not on the video. It's only on the actual chat of the hangout. That's it. Because he's
Oh,
eating right now. He's eating dinner.
so the chat portion. Okay, I
Yeah,
got you.
yeah.
Hold on. On the computer, I have this a lot.
The thing is,
Hold on.
okay. Okay. Well, it's me by myself. And yeah. Whoa. So, how are you, Karma? Have you done? Did you get any of your video lately? Did you get any unboxing? I mean, the sub box lately. Did you receive your bubbles yet, or did you do bubbles this month? Me, I didn't. I didn't do it.
I'm like, I'm not sure. Am I in this?
Oh, hey!
Yo, how's it
Hello!
going?
What's up,
My
man?
first hangout. My first hangout.
Yeah.
Not too much.
Hey, me, it's the first time that I do it's my first hosting.
Awesome, awesome. I mean, I've watched some live streams before, but I've never actually been
Oh,
on
I know,
one.
I know. You watch Joe's live
Eh,
stream, right?
Yeah, yeah, I see Joe
Yeah. So,
and Johnny's.
yeah. So, did you get any unboxing lately? It's been a
Yeah,
while.
I have a big old box of stuff waiting to be unboxed. Actually, right now.
Oh,
Yeah, but
it's because of Bobos that I met you guys on YouTube and follow you guys because it's Bobos that me I had Bobos. I didn't do this month, but I'll probably do it next month. And because of Bobos, I watch other people's video and what they get, and it's awesome. It's an awesome concept,
yes,
and they are the only one like that I know of, and all the stuff that I get, it's always awesome. Like, I got a not a leather vest, the Billy, my first one, the Saw Billy Funko Pop. I was so happy,
yeah, that's the one thing that's cool about Bobo. It's like a
and
customized mystery box, and they're like, it's like getting a box from a friend. Like really, like, it's
yeah,
really,
and you see behind me, you
yeah,
see
the
behind
neighborhood
me,
watch.
that's from Bobos.
Yeah, they're awesome. I'll
Yeah.
give them that. Like, because it's Bobos that I have here now. Actually, I wasn't able to order one. Sent it to me.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so it's like that's really cool of them. I don't know if it's gonna be like an actual like full size Bobos. I haven't got into it yet, but it's still really cool that they sent me something. I ordered right off though this month.
Oh, okay.
I'm using my headphones, so I don't know if I got Hush playing in the background. I realized that I've seen this before. Like it's such an awesome concept of
You
a
can
movie. But
watch. I talked to Mike Flanagan on Facebook a lot, so I can tell you that I watched movie 3 times already.
yeah, like I realized that I've seen this. Like the whole it's a really good concept. Like she has no idea what's going on around her to begin with. And, like
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah.
So it's a good one.
So, what other than Ush, what movies have you been watching lately?
Lately I've been watching some animes here lately, but let's see. Like the horror movies that I watched recently was American Psycho. I found an Evil Dead clamshell case, like old one. Got back into watching the original. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, some Splatter Day on Saturday, like channel stuff like that. Just random horror. I watched the remake of Not a Living Dead the other night.
Oh, okay. Okay. So,
I,
Karma, there is Chris. Chris just joined us.
Hello.
yo,
Greetings. What's going
So,
on?
Karma Psycho is a YouTuber. He has tons of video and figurine or stuff.
yeah,
He
it's kind of
does a lot of
fly.
unboxing videos that are incredible the content on each box.
Okay.
That's because of Bobo's. Like they made
Yeah,
it awesome.
yeah.
You know, I don't do anything special.
So you mentioned Evil Dead. Have you been watching the series on Stars?
Which one?
The Evil
The
Dead, the
Evil Dead
series.
TV
Oh
series.
yes, I have actually. I watched the whole Evil Dead series. I can't wait for the second season.
Yeah. In October, it's only a couple months away.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think what was awesome was like they didn't intend for a second season. Like this was it.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be 10 episodes.
Yeah.
And, like,
I didn't even think it was actually the series, and then they did it. I wasn't sure if it was going to be good. You know, I was hoping it was, it's like on that line, and I ended up loving it.
Right? Yeah, the same way. Like it was awesome.
And at first, I was a little disappointing at the end, but I was like, wait a minute, that's exactly how Ash would end that thing, where it's just like,
yeah, like
it's like this never-ending.
I'm going to Florida.
He's like right there, and you can just shoot her head off. It's like, or you can get to stick it out. And it's like, wait a minute, can they come too?
Right? It's like, let's go live the dream down in Florida,
in Jacksonville.
So, what do you guys think will happen in season 2?
Someone's supposed to be cast as Ash's father. I forgot who. So that part's gonna happen.
I don't know. I'm thinking of some like maybe one of those dimensional things where they may end up just like negating the whole first season. Like he makes a decision to go back to do Jacksonville. Everything's supposed to be fine, and then it's like it pretty much starts all over again. Because I forgot her name. Xena, I can't remember her name.
Oh,
Lucy
yeah,
Lawless.
Lucy Lawless. There you go, Lawless. There you go. So she pretty much got what she wanted, and I don't know where they're gonna go with that. Like she controls the world now. Like what?
Yeah, it's very much hard to come back from the amount of control that she has now. She's rewriting the book and everything. It's like they're screwed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where are they going with this? Like, she controls the world now. Everything's in chaos. They're going to Jacksonville.
No, I mean, I love that show. From everything from like the wooden hand, and how it's just like even they did a robotic hand this time. That was actually kind of cool.
Yeah, like they did bring quite a bit back from like the movies and like little Easter eggs here and there. They went back to the original cabin.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think what they were saying, like they were trying to do as much of it as possible, but not. I don't know. It was pretty. It was good. It was good. I can't wait for the second. And what was it Walking Dead? Can't wait for this new season.
Yeah. Have you seen Fear the Walking Dead?
I love Fear the Walking Dead. Like it got so much hate in the first season. I was like, why? Like it's not about the zombies,
the pilot.
Man.
It's the pilot.
It hasn't grown on me yet.
Right.
I couldn't get into it. I tried. I gave it a try, but it just became kind of slow. I know it was like supposed to be a prequel to the series, but it just was just dragging, and I was like, what am I watching?
The first one was a good season.
It does have a feel of like season 2 of The Walking Dead, where it's just blah 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 blah. But we're getting to know these characters and everything like that, and their human side. It's like it's kind of like in that sense, like we're in The Walking Dead. We're already in the world of where everyone's dead, and in this one, we're getting to that world.
Yeah,
where everyone's already dead. Because
even during The Walking Dead, they would have flashbacks to like the day so to it happened, and there's like like lots of traffic and but you don't get enough of a detailed story of what happened. But I don't know.
I feel like that the last episode of the second season, like it kind of got into it, like how they believe that these people are, they're still alive, they're still their family, like it's like we have to keep them and protect them, that's still my family, like You know, like, you know, the human aspect of it, like they don't want to let go, and you know that's the problem. Like, you know, for me, that's where the series it comes into. It's like, you know, it's us, like all of our flaws and everything like that. It kind of is there in that show. You know, how quick we are to just turn on each other, and how much we want to hold on to our beliefs and our loved ones and everything like that. It's like
Yeah.
it's not like that's all done now.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Like Walking Dead, kind of, it was like almost. I don't want to equate it with like Game of Thrones with the sense of morality, where it's like you can all that like what's good and what's bad, you have to throw out the window. It's like all about survival,
Yeah.
and it becomes more ruthless. Like with Game of Thrones, is just like every time someone does something remotely like righteous or noble, they end up getting like killed or it comes back to haunt them or something.
That's one thing. It's like we're you know, what is it? Nice guys always finish last.
Yeah.
Kind of concept. Like,
Yeah, it's like, incidentally, like you can tell a lot about a person like from their favorite character from Game of Thrones. Do you have a favorite character from Game of Thrones?
like one of my favorite characters, I'm gonna say, like the one I seem to relate to the most, probably Sam. Really, you know, like the quiet, like all this good stuff. It's like he knows something, but he's still, you know, shied away
It's
from
always the quiet
everyone.
one. It's always the quiet one.
He's so
Yeah, it's
innocent,
like,
though.
like he's killed a White Walker. Like he killed a White Walker. Like who else has done it?
Well, Jon Snow did.
John did with the sword that one time. We proved that one. Like, yeah,
Well,
but he was the first one. He was the first one to kill the White Walker.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. No, well, I mean, yeah, sounds cool. He's innocent, you know. And it's like in a fight, he doesn't know how to fight, but he can take a lot of like beating. You know, it was like when he tried to protect his girlfriend, like he couldn't fight, but he could, he just stuck in there.
Yeah, like it seems like, but also like one of those things, like that stems from like who he is. Like, you know, you could just see that from like his upbringing when he went back home, and like he's been beat on his entire life apparently, so he can take it.
No, my favorite character varies from season to season. One, because I keep killing them, or two, because like the arcs are very interesting, and it's like you see different people, characters in different phases of what they go through. For a while, like the Faceless Hitman was my favorite one during I think season 2, because that was like the only time in the series where like Arya saved him from like the cage or whatever, but he comes back and it's like, name 3 lives and I'll take them for you. And it's just like, he becomes this genie hitman, and like she gets rewarded for doing like the right thing in a very badass way. You know, it's just like,
right.
That was my favorite one.
I'll give you that one. Yeah, that dude's like, just give a man 3 names. It's like, you about that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, and then she came back in the end, like that.
Yeah, and then she names his name. It's like, like, get me out of here. And it's like, no, remove my name. He's like, no, like, help me. It's like, no, please remove my name. I was like, damn, there's something else to this. Like, if she just named his name and like he was gonna kill him. I mean, I didn't get that, but it was like kind of cool.
It was like he's bound by his oath. So you know, real honor. But I like how she came back and she was like, okay, dude. Calling for his sons, and she gives him the pot pie or whatever it was. It's like, they're here, my lord. Where?
I love those scenes.
Like right here.
Hey, you guys heard about the cancelled show Penny Dreadful?
I did watch the first season of Penny Dreadful.
I haven't seen that yet. I wanted to see that, but I have not seen it yet. That is on my never-ending list of things to check out.
Yeah, like so many different things you want to watch but haven't yet. Always. I watched some of the second, like I think half of the second season or something like that. and then I kind of just let Showtime go the way. Like, nah, I didn't just like I gotta let Showtime go. And but it's like it's a good show on the reimagining of all like classic monsters, I guess you want to say. Like,
Yeah.
and like they're pretty much all in there too. Other than what, like the Invisible Man. Like I don't think he showed up yet.
No, I didn't. No.
So,
And
I don't think he did.
so basically, it's this show, and they have like a bunch of. You know what it
monsters.
sounds like to me? Because it's got like the Invisible Man and like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It's like this really gritty version of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. You know?
Yes.
It's like that's what it sounds like. Like maybe it was done
Almost.
better, or like an alternate world, but
Yeah.
It's a little dark. I think it'd be darker than the League of Extraordinary. It's more supernatural.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was, we're supernatural, but we work for the government. And this one's just set in the old days where, like, we still wanted to believe in magic, and people got burned at the stake and everything like that. It was good. Like, I mean, like a lot of the stories, like, has to do with, I guess, the devil and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like she ends up fighting some like demons sent to like the main character chick at one point.
Yeah. Eva Green. She's come away. Man. That's like from, what is it, 300 to almost all. Yeah.
Yes. Like I'm trying to think what else I've seen her in.
300, Golden Compass,
Yeah, Sin City.
Sin City.
Mhm.
I never finished watching part 2. I love the first one, but I never finished Sin City. I got like halfway into it. And
Okay.
I think I had to do something. Was it good? Did you have a good ending? Did anyone see that? By the laughter, I'm
Sin
guessing
City
no.
Right, like I've seen Sin City.
She's French.
Like, it was like a prequel. I think it seemed like a prequel.
Yeah.
Like, but it wasn't a prequel, but it was a prequel because it was like, well, it's what it's like. How did Harvey? I can't remember what's his name? The big dude. Dabby.
Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, it's Marv.
Yeah, Marv. There you go. Didn't he die in the first one?
Yeah, he got electrocuted.
Yeah.
Well, then why is he in the second one?
I don't know.
He's an immortal.
Right? Let's see. I have company that just showed up, so I'm gonna have to cut it. You
Okay.
guys, I'll be back.
All right.
Okay. It's
Okay.
good talking to you.
See you, Kama.
Awesome.
All
All right. Till next time. Well, okay, one. So, two. How many people were supposed to turn out? Like 5? We got
No,
like
more than
2.
that, but yeah, but that's okay. It's
That's
Friday night, It's 11 p.m. right now.
Yeah. I mean,
But he's watching it right now. I have one viewer.
Wait,
So,
what's that link to the YouTube? On the page?
I put it on my page, on my Facebook page, and I put it on the page for the Hangout. I put it on my YouTube channel. I put it everywhere, on Twitter, on everywhere.
So this is live and it's being shared.
Go to my Facebook page and you will see the link to it. Yeah.
Okay, it's streaming. I'm like looking at myself in
Yeah.
5-second delay. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh, now we have two viewers. Oh, that's you and that's probably you and Karma right now. I wanted to talk about the Halloween news that we are going to have for next year. It's called Halloween. I have no idea what the title will be, but John Carpenter and Blumhouse have a deal to make a Halloween movie, and John Carpenter will be the executive producer. I don't know yet if he's going to do the music, but there is a movie coming, possibly next year, or
Yeah, they're
hopefully for
remaking
next
it,
year
right?
for Halloween. Huh?
They're remaking Halloween, right?
No,
Or they're
it's
just doing
not.
another entry. I do remember it's just called Halloween.
It's another following the storyline. I'm not sure which storyline, but it's not a remake.
I don't know.
And he's coming in here. John Carpenter is coming in 2 weeks at the Warner or Lincoln Theater in DC.
Really?
Yeah, for the music. Since he created the scoring for the Halloween movie, and
Oh yeah.
he co-score with Anthrax the music for Ghost of Mars.
Yeah, Anthrax. I have not heard that group in a while. Yeah, they did soundtrack to.
Yeah, Scott, the bass
Yeah,
player of
Tales from
the
the
group.
Crypt, one of the movies as well. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I remember hearing something about that with John Carpenter and Anthrax.
Are you happy about it to have a new Halloween movie, but this time it's from the Master of Horror?
uh,
He's the Master of Horror. He was in the series Master of Horror.
yeah, I saw that. It's okay. Uh, some of the stuff is okay. I'm not a huge fan of that series. But John Carpenter, man, all his like most of his movies I like Escape from New York to Escape from L.A. The Thing is my all-time favorite, like John Carpenter film of all time. So no, I can't think of anyone better to rehandle because they always keep getting new directors, and so it's kind of cool that if anyone's going to do a new version, you at least get the old,
Original.
yeah, original directors. So to at least be involved in it, at least as a executive producer.
Yeah. And produced by Jason Blum, which he's the guy, the go-to guy nowadays for horror movies lately.
Huh.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, there is still James Wan, but and I can't wait for next year for Insidious 4. Insidious number 4.
They're actually making a.
Yes. And
Yeah.
it comes out in May. Yeah, in May. It comes out this third week of May next year, I think. Yeah. No? No comment about that? You don't want to watch it?
What? Insidious 4?
Yeah.
You know what? I like the first one, and the second one was okay. The third one was all right. I love the last part on the third movie where the spirit is possessing the girl and taking the form of her mother, and
Yeah.
I thought that was very well shot. I just love that scene. I thought that was really good. Aside from that, no. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know how they're going to do it. Depends on like, are they going to use new people? Is it going to be new characters, or are they going to use the same cast and just explore different?
Possibly the same cast.
Because like the woman, the older woman who has like the gift, and then she's like a ghost, and then the third one they did the prequel. I'm like, I don't know, like it seems like the series is somewhat revolving around her and her encounters with other people with the gift, but I don't know. That's just wow. I'm a huge fan of James Wan. I like Dead Silence. That was a good one. Even from Death Sentence.
So?
Huh?
So?
No, I think like most of the stuff he does is good. I mean, I'm not saying most. I mean, like if he's
I want to watch
on
it.
board, because I don't think there's one of them. I don't remember if it was Insidious or The Conjuring where he's like not directing, and I just haven't kept up to it. I'm not up to date, but if it comes out and depending on like the trailer, sometimes it's not good to judge a movie by its trailer, but if the trailer's good and looks like it's interesting, I'll check it out. But yeah, me, it's a toss up. There's something I'm really like very excited about. You know, I did like Civil War. I'm jumping genres, but I like Civil
That's
War.
okay.
The only thing I didn't like about Civil War was the ending, because like it's not that I didn't like the ending. It's like they had like this really cool concept of there being like an army of Winter soldiers, and then it's like, oh well, that totally justifies everybody from every other movie coming together. But then it's like they're like everybody's been capped in the head, like when they get there, there's like that's no longer a threat. And I think the thing about superhero movies and where the trend is going, what they haven't learned from Spider-Man 3. It's not that Spider-Man has too many villains, because like even with Homecoming, he has like 3 different villains, and everyone's like, but it's not that. It's having genuine villains. You got to have someone that's evil. You can't just have someone that's like conflicted or you kind of empathize with. You have to, like the one villain that was good in Spider-Man 3 was Venom. He only got a little bit of screen time, and then you got like Sandman, and you're just like, well, he's not a villain. He's just misunderstood. And then you have the Green Goblin, who ends up becoming a good guy. So you need someone who's like, like that's why 2 was so good, because he was like Dr. Octopus was like a villain. He was crazy, but he was a villain. He was consistent. I don't know, or like Deadpool. That's what made it so good, because it's established. This guy's a villain. He's an asshole. You have no sympathy for him. And you kind of cheer when he gets like beat up, and that's where it ties down to, and that's where I feel is lacking. We have superheroes versus superheroes versus anti-heroes, superheroes versus like, well, they're kind of the villain, but it's not that they're the villain; it's that they are misunderstood and went down the wrong path. Like that's why Spider-Man 2 sucked. Like Electro was a cool villain when he was like formalized, but like that whole origin story could have been like a 2-second flashback or something like that. If they just started out where he's Electro and he just wants to take over the city, and that totally would have been understandable, because it's a comic book movie. You don't have to do a whole lot of character development, but it is what it is.
So you are going to watch the movie that will come next year. I think it's the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, I love that movie. See, like that, and that's another thing. That movie was great because they had a definitive villain. But yeah, that was a good movie. I like that movie. I can't wait to see this. They said the second one is the first movie to be shot in 8K.
Yes.
I'm curious to see how that looks.
James Gunn is a great director. Everything that he does, anyway. So
Slither was. It took me a while to see it, but when I did see it, I was like, wow, that is a little trippy. It was crazy, but it was good. It was entertaining. What else is this year? What else?
Yeah.
I mean, Civil War and X-Men were the 2 things. I was really hyped for Civil War, and I thought it came out was okay. And
no, me it's Assassin's Creed. That's my movie of 2016. It's
Assassin's Creed.
I can't wait to watch that movie. I've been waiting for so long. I own the entire franchise on PC or Xbox. One way or another, I play the entire series, and I think that I'm hoping that they. I mean, I know the stunt double for Michael Fassbender. Damian Waters is a great parkour and he's excellent. And I watch his videos on YouTube and he's amazing what he does.
That's not the same guy from Live Free or Die Hard. Is it Live Free or Die?
No,
Live Good Day to Die. Wait.
no. That's Cyril Raffaelli, a French
that's someone else. Okay.
stuntman, which he was the stunt double for the bad guy in the Incredible Hulk, the Edward Norton.
Yeah.
He was the stunt double, and he does.
I don't. Yeah, his character, right?
Yeah, and do you remember what was it? What was that Jet Li movie? Eye of the Dragon? No.
Kiss of the Dragon.
Kiss of the Dragon, yeah.
Yes.
You know, remember he played those one of the two twins, the small one, the blonde.
Yes.
So
I remember that scene.
That's it. So that's
when he like flips the guy upside down and breaks his neck.
Yeah. So that's from that's the actor who played in Live and Free Die Hard. I mean the Die Hard 4 movie. That's the French dude. Damian Waters is British, I think he is, and so he does a lot of parkour. Is excellent, and I can't wait to see what he does with Assassin's Creed. And the actress, I mean the stunt woman who does the stunt double for both actresses in the storyline, they from what I've learned during the Spanish Inquisition, there is I think two female characters, and the stunt double does all the jumps and all the stunt for them. And she was the stunt double for Rey from Force Awakens.
I we need to Rey.
Her name is
Bruce. Yeah.
And she's amazing. What she does, when you see a video, British Got Talent or America Got Talent, she does some crazy martial arts stuff with her sister, and they are instructors in England, and it's amazing what they do. Like having your knee on the, normally people have their knee like this, like when they do a high kick, right? Then their knees all the way like this.
Wow.
It's amazing what they do. So I can't wait to see Assassin's Creed for that. The stunts, Assassin's Creed for the fans needs to have parkour. 70% of parkour for the movie. And
you can't have it without. It's not Assassin's Creed.
I know. You need parkour. One of the only sort of sports that the French created. I mean, it's parkour. It's part of Assassin's Creed, and I'm a little bit. I'm not mad, but I was hoping for David Bell to be part of it. And David Bell is one of the founders of parkour, and well, actually, his father was, because from what I've learned, he was a fireman in Paris, and he created a obstacle course for his house, for the firemen. So yeah, I'm David Bell. You know, he's excellent. Have you seen District B13?
District. I'm thinking of District 9. What
No,
do you?
no, not District 9. District B13, Banlieue 13, and the sequel, Banlieue 13 Ultimatum. They are um, it's two French movies, and the Americans did a remake of it called Brick Mansions. You heard?
Oh, I heard of that movie. I haven't seen it
Yeah.
yet, but
So
I'll have to
Brick
check that out.
Mansions, the
I'll check out
role.
both movies now.
Yeah. So watch District B13 and the sequel, and then after that watch Brick Mansions, and you will see a big difference. Even though David Bell is also playing his role from the French movie in the American movie, he's part of it, and he does some also in the American movie some crazy stuff. But there is more parkour in the French movie than the American movie.
Yeah, that was the one with Paul Walker, right? Brick
Yeah,
Mansion.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't seen that. I was like, I've seen the poster a couple of times, and I was like, yeah, maybe I will check this out, but I just never got around
Yeah,
to it.
watch it. Watch it. It's there is some scenes. There is a few scenes that are good. The West. It's okay. It's an okay movie.
Now,
It could have
I
been
hate when
better.
when like American movies remake foreign movies, and it's like
Well,
the same thing.
except the girl with the dragon tattoo. The American version is very good.
Ah,
I like it. I'm sorry, and I'm waiting for the
yeah, they're
number
doing another one, but
number
it's
three.
like,
But
nah, I like the original, way
and
better.
I own the extended cut the
Yeah,
way it was shown in Sweden. I have
yeah.
the original version. It's 13 hours, something like this, and it's very good. It's very long, of course, but it's good. I like it. Yeah,
Uh,
it was like a TV series in Sweden, and then they cut parts so they can create a trilogy.
no, you know, I know they had the girl that kicked over the hornet's nest and the girl that played with fire, but I think uh, what's her name? The actress, Rapace, Nomi Rapace.
Numi Rapace.
Yeah, I think she looks more authentic and cooler than,
Rooney Mara.
yeah. I mean, and it's not so much Rooney Mara; it's just the way how they decided to take the look of the character. And it was virtually the same movie. I think I would have gotten, even though she's a bit older, I would have gotten like Olga Kurilenko, you know, because she's just more attractive, and it would have been cooler just because like she and Daniel Craig were together on Quantum of Solace, like to have those two together again, and especially for like the love scenes, you know, that would have been awesome too. But you know, it was okay. Yeah, I like the original better. I didn't see why there was a remake for that. It was like almost for scene to scene the same, except for the ending. I mean, it was just.
Yeah, the ending was different, and um, now there is the fourth book that already came out or is going to come out for the new. There is a new Millennium book coming out. The girl, the spider web, or something like that.
Hmm.
Still with the Lisbeth Salander story.
Yeah.
Not, yeah, it's more about Lisbeth Salander than the journalist.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, you know, overall, it's, you know, it's a good story. I haven't read the book, You know, I usually if I don't even read I have a friend who she reads books before she watches the movie, and I do the opposite. I like to
Yeah,
watch
you
the
watch
movie
movie
first
and
and then read the
yeah.
book because um, you know, I can come up with so many cases. Or, I mean, it's just better to see the movie because it never holds up to the actual book. Uh, so when you, after seeing it and then you read it, it's like you're watching the extended version, you know, in your mind, though, you know. And I think that's, you know, because books can cover so much more detail you than a few hours of you know, film. So, I know we were supposed to talk about films, but what about like games? Do you play any new games? Anything cool and exciting?
I'm a big Division, Tom Clancy's Division, and I actually did a unboxing video for Ubisoft for the backpack of from the game, the replica of the backpack that I use a lot. It's useful. Then I play. I mean, I used to play Call of Duty, and I'm waiting for Battlefield because it's about World War I, and I prefer the. I don't like much the futuristic games. I prefer the games from the past. The story where the storyline is, World War I or World War II or Vietnam. I prefer that than the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I didn't like it. Black Ops 3, it's a little bit better, but I don't play that game that much. What else? I'm I tried Overwatch. It was okay. Battleborn, same thing. Doom. I tried the new Doom game,
Yeah.
and I didn't like the shading on the environment. It looked too 80s to me. I mean, I played the beta version. Maybe now it's a little bit better, but um, the shading and the environment, what else? The structures, caverns or um, I didn't like it. Yeah.
I'm not like up to date on a lot of games. I
Oh, so you still play Pong or Arachnoid?
no, like
One of the first video games, like
I
30 years.
no Space Invaders actually.
Oh, Space Invaders. Yeah, yeah.
No, no, like in terms of recently, like I just had the Xbox 360, and
Boom,
I was
boom.
going to try to exchange for credit so I can get the Xbox One, and then as
Oh,
soon as I get that, they're coming out with it's hard to keep on top of consoles. For me, I like third-person action games. Like for me, I'm still addicted to Splinter Cell Conviction. That's my favorite of all time. Um, I like Resident Evil 5 on PC because there are mods for it, and that's my. Uh,
okay, okay.
I love to mod things, and, to customize a game. That's really cool. Uh, Aside from that, one of the things I can't wait to reinstall due to the release is the Ghostbusters game. That's still my favorite because I was a huge fan of the TV, well, everything. I love the movies, I love the TV series, I love the cartoon. Um, so like the game, a lot of people are really mad because of the movie, because of the remake, and you know, I
It's not
really,
a remake.
huh?
It's not a remake. It's
Like a reboot.
no, it's a sequelish.
No, it's a reboot. Like
Really? I thought it was a sequel.
no, that would be cool, but a lot of people are upset because they just rebooted it, and you know
Dan Aykroyd is the taxi driver.
exactly. They all make cameos as other things, like the when they get the car that's actually a hearse. It's from the girls. He said like it's from her uncle's like mortician. Like the uncle is like Ernie Hudson.
Oh,
So
okay.
like all the original cast are in it, but they play cameos as other characters. And no, it's okay. I mean, but I think what a lot of fans were looking for is, and for me, Ghostbusters is all about the '80s nostalgia,
Yeah.
and that's what fans were really looking for, just to have the original cast together, and to even if they were going to have a new generation of characters, just to have the original kind of pass the torch. I think that's what a lot of people wanted, because it was like something that they were waiting at least 30 years to get. Like they were supposed to do a Ghostbusters 3 and it never happened. So, oh, we'll just reboot. And in the wake of everything is getting rebooted, it's just like, yeah. But for me, the experience that I think a lot of fans want is very obtainable in the video game. You know, to have all the original cast members, especially Harold Ramis. Rest in peace. He died, so that's really what kickstarted the reboot or the
Yeah.
production going anyway. But to have at least something where it's all the original characters together and it's interactive, where you get to play it, and
I am hoping that they are going to have a tribute in the credits for Ramis.
yeah, of course they can't without him, because like that's what got it started. A lot of it was put on hold because of Bill Murray, and no one could really persuade him to get involved. And then after the passing, even Bill Murray gave credit to him in a posthumous uh, with the Oscars, or it was some award, but he like in the middle of presenting, just like give like, oh wait a minute, Harold Ramis and he gave like a list of his movies. He made sure that he was accredited. He went through that. So I think the whole thing of getting it done was really to be an honor of Harold Ramis, but I don't think that he wanted to have that much involvement. And I don't think that
Yeah.
is something that he wants to continue. But we'll see what happens.
In 2 weeks, the movie comes out on July 15.
Oh, did you hear? Uber, no, not Uber, Lyft is having this thing where it was it was Friday and Saturday, like till tomorrow. When you order off their app, you can actually drive. Like someone will pick you up in the new Ghostbuster car.
Oh
It's
my
in
god.
DC, in New York, and like LA.
LA.
But yeah, it's free. But I looked on there and it's like that is not available. And even if it's free, it's not going to be available for a very long time. It's like it's not
Yeah.
ever going to be like they don't even show where in car sharing they show you where the nearest car is. They don't even have it on the map. So it's like and understandably so, it'd be like traffic following the car just to go somewhere. But I love the original. I'm a fan of the original, and always will be. And I don't really care about the remake. They want to do it for another generation. I'm like, oh, that's whatever.
What about the Suicide Squad? Are you going to watch it?
I'm excited for that. I really want to see that movie. It looks like it's going to be very good.
Yeah. Me too. I want to see the movie because there is Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah, I mean,
She's my favorite character for DC. It's Harley Quinn.
Yeah, at first, like for Margot Robbie, I thought maybe she would have been cast like for like Poison Ivy or something like that. But I guess
There
like
is no poison knife in Suicide Squad, man.
no, I'm just in the DC universe. You know,
Oh, okay.
because they're doing the Batman movie, like Ben Affleck is
Yeah.
and and even now they're talking about Harley is going to have her own spin-off movies. Yeah, I see your battering.
Yeah. Me, I want to see a Harley Quinn movie about Harley Quinn.
Well, Margot Robbie in anything.
And
Even
she's in Jane. She's Jane in the new 1000 movie this weekend.
yeah.
She was busy.
Yeah.
She has a busy schedule between Focus and Suicide Squad and 1000.
Well, they're not all at the same time.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's good to see that she's doing things more and more. She's being more consistent.
Yeah, out of Wolf of Wall Street.
That'll be a classic.
Wow.
Go back and watch that a couple of times. Yeah, she was really good in that, and I think that was her first film, right?
I think so, yeah. And are you looking forward to Jason Bourne?
Maybe. I don't know.
Or
I'll probably
because
end
you want to see Jeremy Renner in it, right?
No. I was done after 3.
Oh, okay.
I
You
think
have
after the third one, it's really hard to keep interest unless you have to raise the stakes. I don't. The only thing that is kind of interesting is that he finally regains his memory.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I am kind of looking forward to seeing the new Resident Evil movie.
Oh my god.
Especially,
Oh my God.
especially with you've heard about the stunt double who got
Olivia Jackson.
yeah. So I have to see what the scene was that I mean, my heart goes out to her, but I have to see like what were they doing that that was a freak accident.
Yeah, I think I don't know. But I can't wait to watch that movie. I've been waiting for a long time. I understand. Mila Jovovich was pregnant when they wanted to do it, and so they had to postpone it and wait. But I am waiting for that final chapter of the series. I wish they could do more, but for the arc story about Alice, I think 7 is good. I mean, no, that's true. 7, it's 7, right?
Only
Wait,
7. Only 7.
no, 6,
No,
6,
John.
7.
No, it's
Wait,
6.
so
Yeah,
1,
this is
2,
6 coming up.
3, 4. Yeah, 6. So yeah,
You lose count after a while. They did so many.
yeah,
I was kind of upset that, not upset, but I think like the way how they did the movies and how they made so many changes, I think that would be a really cool video game, like to play as Alice and to fight this swarm of zombies with like a machete and a sawed-off shotgun and doing all these flips off the wall. I think that would be much
yeah,
cool.
and put quarters in the in the shotgun, right?
Yes, that's funny. Yeah,
I love that scene.
that was cool. I think
Obviously,
I think Alice, considering she's like a kid, it would be cool just to at least have one video game where you get to play as her. She does some really cool stuff. That, if you go back to the original video games, it's like hard to maneuver. Where it is like you press left and you move right, and then it's just
well,
so.
I think we should talk to Capcom that they create the Resident Evil Project Alice. Resident Evil 8.
They're so busy.
Alice is not dead.
You know they're busy. They're trying to reboot. You know, like how they did Resident Evil 1 remake for the GameCube.
Yeah.
They're working on remaking Resident Evil 2. I don't know if it's going to be for PC and probably Xbox One, and they've been in development for about a year or two. So they're trying to remake that one finally. So we'll see how that turns out.
There is a movie that just got postponed that may come out in January or February of next year. Push from October of this year to next year in January. It's called Underworld. Underworld 5. Blood Wars. Come on. Underworld movies are awesome.
The first one was awesome. I don't know about the others. The third one was okay. The second one was alright. I think the first one was just... I enjoyed it the most out of the others. But to be fair, it's just like for me with Transformers, I like the first one the best. You know, not necessarily because of the action or whatever, but just how it's the right balance between story and action.
Yeah, I like number 2. Yeah, I like Transformers number 2.
Really? Everybody hates that movie, so that's the first
I know.
And I worked on the third one, and I saw it was okay, you know. But I mean, it's like after a while, it's the same.
What did you do on? Were you a PA for Transformers 3?
Yeah. There's actually there's footage of me on YouTube somewhere. I was there when they were filming in DC, and Bumblebee got crushed into.
I remember that. Yeah.
That was an experience, you know. They don't give PAs the script of what's gonna happen. They just like we got there is like they wired in like pyrotechnics were wiring the entire street because all we knew like there's gonna be massive explosions and they were wiring like cars to be flipped over. And all we know is we had to keep people back because of safety enhancements, right? And you know, they have a lineup of, you know, Optimus Prime, and then it's like Bumblebee, and then they got like the sexiest cars ever, where it's like the Ferrari Italia, and it's like the Viper, and
the Sidewinder.
Yeah, it's just, and then there's like the Mercedes. It was just when you see how close, like if that DC Cruiser that just like wandered off the set, like dodged Optimus Prime, and then like crashed directly into Bumblebee. But if it was like 2 seconds, like later or sooner, it would have got directly into the Ferrari. And it's like, you know, when you look at all that, and it just the Camaro was only the one that got hurt. You're like, well, Bumblebee just took one for the team, you know. And you know, no one like everyone had trouble figuring out that was part of the. Like, is that part of the scene? Is that part of the movie? And I'm like, yeah, it's part of the movie. It's part of the movie.
And
because no one, I mean, like, because we were preparing for like Mesa, very very big action scenes to happen. You know, like cars are gonna be flipped over. There's gonna be explosions and stuff, and a car crashed, and it's like, oh, okay. So I wonder where we're gonna go with this. And it's like, oh, that's not in the script. Oh, well. Which, you know, it could have been, because, you know, in the other movies they have cars that crash into each other and then they flip up in the air and they turn into robots and land, and that's what I thought was going to happen. And it's like, oh, that's not what was going to happen. So, you know, there is footage of me somewhere where I'm just like, it was hot that day. It's like drinking a whole bunch, like a bottle of water, and like the whole thing's like happening like right next to me, and I'm like, still drinking. Because I'm thinking, it's like, oh, well, you know, I'll get the next tape, you know. Like, we're going to do it again anyway. Because, like, you have the Camaro, then you have the stunt Camaro, then you have the like there's so many more Bumblebees. There's like 2 to 3 others. So just because one got crashed into, that's like kind of the expendable.
And did they use the local drivers?
No, they have the stunt driver that goes with them for set to set.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not a huge fan of the Transformers series, but after being on one and seeing Michael Bay work, I have like a greater appreciation for it because.
And are you going to be part of the new one?
No, I'm done. The third one, it's just done. Because I don't even think Michael Bay is going to come back to DC anytime soon.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the things. I didn't get a chance to really hold much of a conversation with him, but that was the one thing he did say to me. He's like, "I'm never coming back to DC again." I'm like, never? He's like, never in my life. That sucks. So good having you here. But DC is kind of a rough place to shoot. He had a lot of big plans of things he wanted to do, but you can't do in DC. You just can't do it. They were going to have like the cars race on the mall, but the gravel part next to the pond.
Yeah.
You do that. And it's like DC was like, you can just build a set and just do that, but we can't have you do that here. There's a lot of technical issues that they couldn't accommodate, for the stunts. So
was it the same for Argo?
No, Argo was an independent film, so it was just like
for Ben Affleck.
No, it was independent. It wasn't like this. The two thing about the Transformers is that got in the way was all the stunts that wanted to be done but couldn't be done for technical reasons. Because it's a historic city, so you can't do a lot of damage or whatever. Argo was interesting because it's independent. It's not an action film. It's just but I mean, we didn't have to worry about people getting hurt, because we're just most of it what we're recording is dialogue between actions. Aside from that, I mean, Argo was fun to work on. I enjoyed that. Ben Affleck was cool. Bryan Cranston was cool. Bryan Cranston is actually really fun person to work with. He's like almost exactly like how you see him on Malcolm in the Middle. Very energetic, very very funny. So,
and he's the new Zordon
Zordon and the new Power Rangers movie. Yeah.
Yeah, for Power Rangers.
Yep. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how this. I don't think it's going to be. Not that the other one was good, but the one, the other gritty reboot of Power Rangers that was on YouTube, where they're all. Yeah, I think that was what sparked it all.
Mm-hmm.
Because outside of that, I don't think they were actually going to reboot it. I think they saw how well that video did, and it's like, oh shoot, But they almost the first or second day they had to take it down, And the guy who did it, Adi Shankar, he wasn't making any money from it or anything. He just did it as a fan did, but it just got a lot of traction, and they're kind of like, no, which is understandable. And Power Rangers are now doing drugs and all this. Some really gritty stuff for a children's television show.
There is a Elizabeth Banks. She's going to play the female villain in Power Rangers.
Yeah, I saw the picture. Yeah, it looks like it might be interesting. I mean,
her makeup is incredible.
It's interesting. I was just like, I kind of hold everything off until I see the trailer. Because
maybe during Comic-Con,
Maybe.
That would be good if they release the trailer in front of Star Trek, for example.
I don't know if they'll be done with like production and everything that soon, but like if they do it in front of Star Trek,
A
it would
teaser?
probably
A
like
teaser?
it would probably be like a teaser trailer,
Yeah.
where they do a close up or something,
Yeah.
and then you see the light.
And then the official trailer in front of Star Wars, Rogue One.
When does Rogue One come out?
Uh, uh,
You should know this, man. You should.
with this one,
Oh,
a
really?
few days before Assassin's Creed, 5 days or a week before Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed should come out for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
But it would be a bad idea if they release both movies on the same day.
Yeah. Let me see. Do you know who's directing Assassin's Creed? Have you looked into
He's the director for Macbeth.
Macbeth?
The Marion Cotillard and Fassbender. They were together in Macbeth, and he directed it, and he directed the Assassin's Creed also.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played Assassin's Creed, so I'm still.
I know a lot about the storylines, and this is about the Spanish Inquisition.
Yes, they got all sorts of them. They even got the one with the Haitian religion. I mean, I I have no idea what it's about. I remember playing a little bit.
Okay, so it's when Callum Lynch explored the memories of his ancestor Aguilar and gained
Tell
the
me you're not
secrets
reading
of
this. Don't read the bio.
IMDb. It's on IMDb.
I know. I'll check it out. But I mean, like, I'm talking about from like the games. Have you played? I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
it's a different storyline. It's nothing. I mean, the Assassin's Creed. It's a big the Bad Company, where the Templar are part of in the future now. They have different people to go through to their ancestors
Mhm.
and be a Templar or be an assassin. And on this one, it's about the Spanish Inquisition. On the other games, it's about the Borgias. There is 3 storylines about the Borgias in Italy. So, and there was Unity in Paris about the French Revolution, and right now in London for Syndicate about the new industrial. The new industry, the beginning of factories and miners, and yeah.
Hmm.
And it's
Wait. So is it actual time travel or is it just?
sort of time travel, but you are in somebody's body and you can interact with other people. You are in. It's sort of the Matrix thing where you go to your own body, or because you go through your DNA. It's with your DNA, and you are playing your ancestor.
Okay. So it's like Days of Future Past, where only
Yeah, yeah,
with
yeah.
like
That's
with the genetic bloodline, and
yes, yeah.
that's okay. Okay.
Yeah, and they go through, and that's the software is the Animus, and the company is called I don't I don't remember the company in the video game, but they are talking about that company, and the character of Marion Cotillard She is part of the Evo company. And there is Jeremy Irons. He plays the CEO. And so Michael Fassbender, he play the role of a killer. I mean, you saw the trailer.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I just didn't.
it's good. I like the fighting styles. I can see the different fighting styles or different characters, which is good. Not having every characters doing karate or wushu or any kind of martial arts, or even savate, the French kickboxing. It's good to have different characters with different martial arts. And in from what I've seen from the trailer, a possibility of a sequel. If it is popular enough, there is a possibility of a sequel, I think. And at the same time, having another video game from Ubisoft being put up as a movie, I think the next in line is Watch Dogs.
Splinter Cell, hopefully.
Yeah. And I'm hoping the music will be good. The soundtrack, the score. I don't remember who is doing the score for Assassin's Creed, the movie, but let's see who is doing it.
I wasn't a huge fan of the music in the trailer. Kind of.
No, nobody did. Nobody did.
I was like, that does not fit in.
Jed Kurzel did the music for Macbeth. So there is the actor, the actress, the director, and the composer from Macbeth. And he did the music from Babadook. Have you seen Babadook?
Is that a horror film?
Yeah.
Is that the one where it's like the mother and the son? And like the son sees like the boogeyman or something like that. And
plagued by the violent death. I didn't watch the movie yet. Violent death of her husband, battled with her son's fear of the monster.
I did see that. That was actually pretty good. It was pretty good.
So he's the composer for Assassin's Creed, the guy who did the music for this one. Yeah, so there is and composer, writer, actor, music department. Yeah, he did the music for Macbeth. So we have 4 people from the movie Macbeth in this movie Assassin's Creed.
I had to see Macbeth, but hey, actually, I'm gonna get going because I didn't realize it's 12. But
Okay.
it's good chatting with you. Now, shoot. Well, when are you gonna do another one?
I'll let you know. I'm hoping to see more people. I'm going to stop also. It's been almost 2 hours.
At least you have like someone else chime in, and so the guy has his own YouTube channel.
Yeah, he does. He has a bunch of videos, and I'll put a link on your page for his videos.
Okay.
So you can see what he does.
Okay, that's cool. Sounds
and
good.
his background is more than I have right now. Just to let you know,
you got to start somewhere, man.
This, but everywhere. You see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has for everywhere.
Yes, I've seen channels where it's an entire like shelf.
Yeah, all around the room.
I'm sorry, an entire wall, behind them. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Well, thank you to be part of my first live feed about movies, film discussion about movies, different kind of movies. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.
All right. Bye. Have a good night.